Boxing. Saul Canelo Alvarez wants Floyd Mayweather or Miguel Cotto on December 8th. Who is Canelo Alvarez? Canelo Alvarez is young. He's the upcoming star. He's actually the star of Mexico right now. 40-0 with 1 draw, 29 KOs. Came out with a huge victory over Sugar Shane Mosley. That's the biggest name fight that he has. Obviously, which I'll get into that fight in a little bit, but he wants another fight before 2012, before the year's closed. On December 8th, he either wants to fight Floyd Mayweather or Miguel Cotto. Mayweather 43-0, 43 tried. 0 came up short, you know. Cotto's actually 37-3. Who has Cotto lost to? Obviously, he lost to Mayweather. He lost to Pacquiao. And he lost to Margarito. You know, respectable losses. Alvarez is WBC junior middleweight world champion. Mayweather's a WBA, so this fight, if that was to happen, it would be a unification bout at the 154 division. He's 21 years old. He's hungry. Canelo Alvarez, yes, he has that natural power. He's just the larger guy at 154 itself. Mayweather's actually 35 years old. He's coming out of jail. His skill and superior skills is still there. His defense is still there, but we just don't know right now if he's going to be physically conditioned or mentally ready to take on a fight this year. Obviously, he has the fight. He has the train coming out of jail. We just don't know right now. As far as Alvarez, as far as his skill and ability, he looked great against Sugar Shane Mosley. He looked great. He completely dominated against Sugar Shane Mosley. Well, was that Sugar Shane Mosley, the Shane Mosley that we all know, the dominating Sugar Shane Mosley? I hate to throw that card out there. I really hate to throw that card out there as far as the age card, but age, I'm going to throw it out there. Age, as far as Sugar Shane Mosley was done. You know, he was done after Mayweather beat him. You know, Mayweather beat him, Pacquiao dominated him, and it's just, by the time Canelo got to him, it's definitely good that Canelo got to him and showed, but, you know, he just, mentally, he was gone, you know, physically, mentally, emotionally, this guy was drained. You know, he was already, he was tricking himself, making it seem like, I got to prove the world. Come on, man, you have these big losses. You know, you came off the victory off of Margarito. You went in the ring after the Marquez fight, and confidence was so high, head was so big, you were on cloud 9, man. You were on top of your game as far as, not so much physically, but his confidence level was high, you know. He just beat Margarito, who beat Cotto. And at that time when Margarito beat Cotto, I mean, I'm not talking about the hand wraps, but at that time before the hand wrap scandal and stuff like that, when Cotto lost to Margarito, Cotto was the man. Miguel Cotto was absolutely the most dominating fighting out there. The fighters were just running from this dude, did not want to fight him whatsoever. Margarito stepped up, pulled off the upset, and when Sugar Shane Mosley took on Margarito and Sugar Shane Mosley knocked out Margarito, he was considered the best at that time. You know, so when Mayweather fought him, he fought him with big confidence, which is huge in boxing. There's a big difference of fighting somebody coming off a win and fighting somebody coming off a loss. I know I'm going to piss people off by saying that, but if you guys play sports, you guys understand when you're in your zone, it doesn't matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? In baseball, as soon as you're on fire, man, it doesn't matter what pitch a pitcher can throw you, you're just going to hit it. It doesn't matter what curveball, 95, 98, knuckleball, it doesn't matter. Once you're hot, you're hot. Your confidence. When your confidence is low, it doesn't matter if a pitcher's throwing a beach ball at you, you're still not going to hit it because mentally you're fucked up mentally, man. Excuse my language. But anyways, as far as Alvarez is concerned, Alvarez is up there. He beat Sugar Shane Mosley. Now he wants to bring the big fighters. I know De La Hoya doesn't want to put him against Mayweather. He's a good fighter, but I honestly think he's at that time right now. He needs to be proved. You know, he needs to take a big fight. I just think Cotto. Let's take it back. Mayweather has other fights that I would like to see before I fight Canelo. Me as a boxing fan, I'll watch Mayweather, but you know, we have unfinished business, man. We got Manny Pacquiao. To take care of it. So Canelo, get up out of here, man. No, stay away from Mayweather, man. Canelo versus Cotto, I would love to see that. Out of all fighters, you know, one of my favorite fighters out there is definitely, hands down, has to be Miguel Cotto, you know. But Cotto could possibly be overwhelmed or be overwhelming to Canelo Alvarez. I know it's vice versa. A lot of people are out there saying that, Canelo Alvarez, he'll dominate Cotto. Cotto's too slow. It's just too much. He's gonna apply too much pressure to the body and stuff like that. But come on, man, Cotto's a brawler. That's what Cotto wants, and Cotto itself, with his new trainer, Pedro Vieira, that's the main thing about Cotto. That's the shit that pissed me off about Cotto. Cotto is just naturally gifted. What I mean by naturally gifted, he has power from both sides. He's fights southpaw. He's a brawler. He has the chin. His endurance can be tested, but the shit that pisses me off, he's not dedicated. What do I mean by dedication? Mayweather fight. Say for instance the Mayweather fight. Cotto fought Mayweather. He was in Orlando. He was training. He fought Margarito. He was in Orlando. He was training. This guy was in nightclubs. This guy was drinking. This guy was partying. Then you're talking weeks before the fight, man. You see this guy in Orlando. He's just partying. He's drinking, having a good time and stuff like that. Man, you're training for a fight. And he's, Cotto, he's just naturally gifted, Mayweather, not for nothing. I see Mayweather goes out, but he doesn't drink or anything like that. This guy's training 2 or 3. You gotta be dedicated, mentally, physically, no matter what you do. Eat shit, drink, boxing. It doesn't matter how hard you train with a trainer. Pedro Diaz, Pedro Diaz trained the shit out of him, but you know what? All that training that you did for a couple days, just one night of partying, is completely. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that really bothered me about Cotto. And I know Cotto's past, his past trainers, family members, friends, and stuff like that. He had horrible training. I like the fact that Pedro Diaz is changing his style. Not too much changing his the way he boxes, because honestly, it's natural. It comes natural to you. But as far as mentally getting him physically prepared, mentally prepared, and boosting his confidence and keeping him disciplined, I like the fact he definitely looked fight. Without Pedro Diaz, I think that fight with Mayweather wouldn't have been so close. So Pedro Diaz stays in his corner. Canelo's definitely going to be in trouble. Mayweather did beat, like I said, Miguel Cotto. But the performance that Miguel Cotto put on, I highly doubt, to be honest with you, if it was any other fighter that Miguel fought that night, he would completely dominate him. He would either knock him out or just completely dominate him. Why? Because he just, all in all, if you seen Miguel there, he was active. He was going through the body. He was using the ring. He was fast. He was snapping that jab. He was actually catching Mayweather. But, skills, Mayweather just brought the skills to the table, Mayweather was just the better that night. What's my fight prediction? Early fight prediction? I think we're gonna, Canelo Canelo should definitely take that. I think he's at a point right now. He definitely needs to be tested. He needs to take a big fighter like that, Miguel Cotto. If they were to fight, what's my fight prediction on that? I'm going Cotto, man. I have to go with Cotto. I have to. Canelo, you're a great fighter. You have a lot of speed. I know a lot of people are going to be upset by that, but hey, you know what? That's the thing about predictions. I'm not always going to be right, but it's just from a fan's perspective, Canelo, he looked great against Sugar Shane Mosley, but on vice versa, flip side, on Sugar Shane, Sugar Shane's old. We're talking, Sugar Shane was catching him. Sugar Shane was actually catching Canelo. Canelo's back was on the rope several times. Actually, Sugar Shane he was drained. Let Canelo stay on the. You seen the fight against Miguel Cotto, against Mayweather and Cotto Mayweather. As soon as his back touched the rope or Mayweather touched the corner, Cotto, it doesn't matter what round it was, Cotto just unleashed and exploded and went crazy, just throwing body, headshots, just left, right. But that shoulder roll and stuff like that. Mayweather's defense against, just like De La Hoya, his defense was crazy. That's just crazy. Canelo doesn't have defense like that. Canelo's good, don't get me wrong, but he's just he backs up. He gets lazy at times. And against, what I mean by lazy at times, I think he takes the breaks at the wrong time. On a fighter like Cotto, can't do that, man. You can't. You do some shit like that, you're gonna get knocked out. Hate to say it, but I would say Cotto got that. Is it going to be a close fight? I would say Cotto would win, knock out Canelo Alvarez. He'll knock him out. Knock him out. He'll do it like his brother. If you guys, guys, look at the facts. Look at the facts. Miguel Cotto's brother. Look it up. Look it up. Miguel Cotto, his brother. Not Miguel Cotto. We're talking about his brother. Cotto. He knocked down. Shit, he almost knocked out Canelo. Canelo actually went through that round, but his ass was handed. Like, he literally left hook, boom. Look it up, man. Miguel Cotto's brother had his ass, Can't have him with Big Brother, though. Big Brother, Canelo, you step in the ring with Big Brother, he's going to, you better bring that A game, because he will knock you out. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think. Fight predictions. You think Canelo should take Mayweather? Feel free. Let me know. Tell me I'm full of shit. Go to hell. It doesn't matter. Hey, this is what it's all about. This is Kenneth, the SBN Boxing. Subscribe, friend request. Have a